welcome back to Nat Does. It is part 5 of Camping Madness. Yes, finally, we're going camping tomorrow and the weather's perked up and it looks quite nice. It's going to be a good few days, which is nice. Today, we're basically just doing a snag list of stuff you need to just, little bits and jobs you have to do before you go. So I have put my freezer packs in the freezer. I cover them in foil and then I put my number plate number on them. So then when they go in the communal freezer, they don't get mixed up and get lost and stuff. I've packed all my clothes and my lads' clothes into a nice big hold all. So they're all nice and fresh. So they can get stunk out by campfire and will smell like a tramp by the 3rd day. Advice with packing, definitely don't panic pack. Basically, don't just do it on the morning that you go in. Don't just throw everything in the car and then go. Because the majority of the time you'll get there and you'll realise that you have forgotten loads of things. So it does help to be a little bit planning aheady. I'm prepping the food in a bit as well. So I'll be going over to the kitchen and doing some filming of that. So I'm going to be doing the hobo packet meals and some other bits and pieces like the kebabs and making a cake and some other bits. Refuel my car. See, too organised. Refuel my car. I'm going to charge everything. Obviously, I can't take my laptop with me because there's no Wi-Fi there anyway. I'll be going off 4G and I don't want to churn up all my neg. And I don't want to take it really because it's a bit big and I don't want to get it damaged or there's nowhere to charge it. So I will be updating stuff on Instagram. So you need to go to my Instagram if you want to know what's going on throughout the week before I get back, and then I can start uploading the videos. What else have I got down here? That's everything. Just make sure you've got go through your list and make sure you've got it all. I've got stuff in the car already. I've got like the tent and the big things because they were stored at my parents' because I don't have any storage here for stuff like that because the tent is quite big. That takes up a lot of room in the car. Ugh. But yeah, so everything's kind of charging. I got myself a really cool power bank the other day from Asda, so that'll charge my phone, which is pretty handy. I've also got some other bits and pieces, but I'll tell you about that later. Obviously, I'll do Instagram story and I'll put some pictures up on there. So I do recommend, if you're not following me on Instagram yet, please do now, because there should be some interesting stuff on there. The videos that I'm going to be doing when I get back and edit them and upload them to YouTube, we'll be doing like the journey there because it's a really nice drive to where we're going. Putting the tent up, might do a little time lapse of that. The first night, so we can cook our hobo meals and see how they turn out. Also the paddleboarding, of course, because that's going to be hilarious and good fun. Really looking forward to that. And also on the day we check out, sounds like a hotel, we had to check out early, but we booked tickets to a steam extravaganza. So that's a pretty good day out. I mean, I'm not really into trains, but it does sound fun. I mean, it'd be good for us and the kids to have a day out as well. So that's that. I've also got my MREs arrived from a company called MRE Empire. They're really, really cool. I'll put their website down below in the description box so then you can have a look. They're really, really cool. I've got 2. I'm only taking one with me because we'll do one when we're there, like in the actual field we'll do. The other one I'll do in about a week or so when we get back. And also, finally, the snack box arrived, which is brilliant. I have no idea what country it's from, so we'll probably do a snack box as well, which will be good fun. So we can have a little afternoon where we'll do a snack box video as well. And that's about it. Yeah, I'm just sitting about at the moment, like, I want to go. But yeah, I will go now to my kitchen section where I'll be cooking. Not cooking. No, I won't be cooking. I'll be prepping the food. So I will see you in the next part. I'm going to get changed into my mucky t-shirt so that I don't get food on this. And I'll see you in a bit, guys. Right, so hello. We are in the kitchen. So the hobo packets basically are these pie dishes, which are that thick. So that's what we're going to do. So the first meal I'm going to prep is the salmon. So salmon, sweet corn, I've chopped up some onions, and we've got some new potatoes, which are really cute. So I'm going to put them in, and then I'll show you. I'm going to prep the the kebab stuff as well. Sorry, you can't see my head. Hi. So I'll do them, and then I will. I'll show you the cake as well. That'd be pretty cool. We'll see. We'll go from there. That's about it. And then we're going to start packing and doing some bits and pieces. So I'll just throw some snippets of that in. But I'll get on with this first. So here we go. Okay, so these are the hobo meals done. So we've got sweet corn, potatoes. I put some mushroom in there as well. Some chopped onion, mainly just for flavour, just so it steams through. And then salmon with a bit of lemon on the top. So there's them. I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil over it. Only a bit though. Just over the salmon, just to give it a bit of flavour. And a little bit over the potatoes. I'm not very good at doing this holding a camera. But there we go. So that's that. So they're done. So they're ready now to be sealed in foil. So I'll do that. And then I'll be back with you to show you the cakey bit. Or the kebab bit as well. So basically what you do, you roll out your foil. And you do 2 pieces and put it in like a cross, if you can see, like that. And then fold it in on itself. Do it with this top bit here. Do that last. So you fold it over, fold it over, fold it over, fold it over. I'm going to need 2 hands for this, so I'll be back in a mo. You have it, 2 hobo packet meals. Yay! So they'll go like that and that. And we'll put them in the fridge to chill. And then we can put them straight into the cool box and they'll be ready for tomorrow. So the next thing I'm going to do is prep the kebab stuff, so then I don't have to be doing loads of it when I'm there, which is a bit of a pain. So I'm going to cut the chicken up into some nice cubes to put on the skewers. Asda. I'm going to put them separate. I'll put them in a little like bag and put them separate in the box. And then we've got some chorizo, which I'll chop. I've got some peppers and I've got some onion. There is halloumi in the fridge, but I'm going to chop that when I'm there because otherwise it'll dry out and go a bit manky. So the only thing I'm going to be prepping there really is the halloumi. So I'll just get on with that and then I'll show you what I did with it. Just prepped, so we've got the peppers, I've got loads there. I've done orange, yellow and red. I've done the onions, I've done them in like not cubes, but wedges like that because they usually fall apart. And then I've cut the chorizo up. So next I'm going to do the chicken. I'm going to marinate the chicken, so I'll show you how to do that. I'll just, give you a little recipe on a good marinade. And then we'll pack these up into a little box and then that'll be ready then just to put in the cooler and then ready to make for the kebabs. Okay, so I've cubed the chicken up. I've put some seasoning on it. I've used some garlic granules, salt and pepper from these little guys here. And I've also used chicken seasoning, the Dunn's River one. It's a Jamaican one. It is really, really good. You can use it as a dry rub as well. I've also got the all-purpose, but I thought the chicken seasoning will give it a little bit more of flavour. So basically you put that in and give it a stir. I've also put a bit of olive oil in there as well. And this will marinate overnight. So then when you get up in the morning and you start getting everything ready, you can just basically whack this in a little food bag, in your Ziploc bag, and put it with the rest of your kebab stuff. So I'll carry on doing that and then I'll show you. I'm probably going to put some more seasoning in because I want it to taste really, really good. So I'll be back in a mo. Come to my fridge. Right, that's the chicken. So that's going to marinate overnight. There's my hobo packs right there. So we'll just plonk. That's okay. I've got, oh God, you're having a tour of my fridge now, which I'm not very happy about because it's a bit of a mess. But there you go. So put that in there and then that can just marinate overnight. The next thing we're going to do are these. The cinnamon rolls. Very exciting. So these are from Just Roll, cinnamon swirls. So it saves me making pastry and everything, which is brilliant. Excuse the lemon. So you get a little jar, a little pot of icing sugar with you to make the frosting that does the swishy bit when it's done. But it comes in this can. So we're going to pop the can. Apparently it says, yeah, pop the can using a knife, slice rolled dough into 6 equal slices, and then you do it on the tray. What we're going to do is we're going to put it in one of these and then wrap it in foil, and then it will be ready to put onto the coals and we can bake them. So we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. So it's popped out of that. So we've got my thing, got my knife. Sorry. So, going on the thickness of the pie dish, obviously, I've got my arm in front of the camera, I do apologise. So if you kind of measure it to the thickness of the pie dish and just make it a little bit smaller, because obviously it's going to grow. We'll cut these and then place them in the hobo dish. I'm just going to try and see if I can elevate this a little bit so you can... There you go. Oh, I'll have my own cooking show one day, won't I? I have got another pack in the fridge, so, but they're just nice as a little treat, I think, because obviously the pastry, they'll expand a little bit. Ooh, a bit messy, but there we go. I don't really care. It saves me a lot of time, so I don't have to make my own pastry, which is good. I used to do at Christmas. I make my own pastry and filling and everything, and it is really nice homemade cinnamon ones, but because it's just easier to get these for camping, to be perfectly honest, I just prefer it that way. There we go. So that is that. I'm probably going to get the other pack. I don't know, they've got to expand though, haven't they? So maybe we should just shove them in like that. So there you go. Excuse me. So that's them. That's the closest I'm going to get to cinnamon bread rolls, because I want to go to Dollywood and get theirs. And then you get the once they're done, obviously you get this and you put some water in it and drizzle it over. But we're just going to foil this and then just put it in the fridge, and that can keep, so then we can just lob it onto the fire. Right, I will be back in a mo to show you some more bits and pieces. Okay, so next we're going to make a lemon drizzle loaf cake. So it's going to go in my silicone loaf tin. The cake mix is really easy. I'm not going to show doing it because it's a bit boring, and I'm out of shot. Sorry, I do apologise. So you're going to need 175 grams of self-raising flour, 175 grams of margarine, like Stork, 175 grams of caster sugar, 2 medium eggs. What else? That's it. So then what you do, you beat your butter and sugar together, you cream it together, and then you add your eggs one at a time, make it nice and fluffy. Then you add your flour, and then obviously you add your lemon. The lemon, I'd probably do the juice of about one big lemon, or maybe 2. And then mix it all together, make it lovely and fluffy, and then whack it in the oven. I do it at 100 and, what do I do? I do it at 180 degrees C, fan assisted, and I do it for about half an hour. But keep checking it. The best way to check it is get a stick, like a cocktail stick or something, or a knife, and just stick it in there, and if it comes out clean, your cake is done. If it doesn't come out clean, your cake is not done. So there you go. Check out my other video that I did where I made bacon, maple and pecan cupcakes. But yeah, I'm going to do that now, and then I'll come back to you when that's done, and then we're going to do some other prep bits and pieces. But besides that, everything is now in the fridge and chilling and ready to put in the cool box tomorrow, so I don't have to worry, which is kind of nice. So I'll be back with you with the cake in a mo. Okay, so that is the cake all ready to go in. I've juiced my lemons, so I've done 1.5 big lemons. If you're going, I've always liked to grate some of the lemon zest in. If you can see, there's bits there that are grated, just to give it a bit of a bite. It's really nice to have lemon zest in it. So if you used unwaxed lemons, that's so much better, because otherwise you need to give your lemons a really good wash before you do it, because otherwise, you know, you're getting God knows what from the outside of your lemons. So whack that in. Also with your cake pan, this is a silicone one so that it comes out easier, but I always spray it with Fry Light, just a light coating, so then it pops out better instead of using liners, because I always forget to buy liners and I don't make loaf cakes that much. So this is going to go in the oven for about half an hour, and I'll check it after about 20 minutes, just put a little poke in there and see how it does. And then obviously the next time you'll see a fully fledged cake loaf. Woohoo, exciting. Okay, so we're back in my study. The cake's done, it's cooling. I packed some of the car. I'll probably put some bits of it on Instagram in the morning before we go. But that's it from me at the moment. So I will see you properly on Sunday maybe put one of the videos out. But before that, obviously I'll be on Instagram. So thank you very much for watching. I hope some of that was a bit informative and helped a little bit for you. I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. It's just like waiting now. Everything is charging. I have a lantern speaker, which I've got charging as well, which is really good because when it's fully charged, it can actually charge a phone, which is quite handy. And it's got a nice little dimmable light and it can speaker out some music. So yeah, so that's it. So we're off tomorrow. Yay, I'm really excited. So I will probably film some little bits of us putting stuff in the car and showing you bits and pieces, but that'll be on Instagram maybe, or maybe at the beginning of the first day video, but we'll see. I'm going to go and sort my hair out because at the moment it's very scary. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so then you get notified when I put a video up next if you haven't done already. And if you haven't watched the other camp prep videos, please do. The playlist is there on my channel. And I'll put maybe a link in the description below as well for some other bits and pieces as well. I can't remember what for. But anyway, thank you very much, guys. And I'll see you at the campsite. Bye.